Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. So the Pitt Panthers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Makes the catch downfield. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Breaking free at the 35. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Running, and he'll lost it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog, it's a big stage, all odds are against you, and you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that he can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
In the red area, it's Johnson. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around and give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. So with play on pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had a goal on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it. 2nd down after that previous play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
USF offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive wood, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brinton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On first attack, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
The offensive line is just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, it's play action. Let's it fly to the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got it. Already past the first down marker. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Good throw. The catch is made. Look at him run through those tacklers. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job.
Not sure about that, Trevor.
Outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last try, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Dog, run! Okay.
Broken up and ball's incomplete. But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
Airing this one out toward the sideline.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He adjusts and throws the ball. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Scanning the field, it's Brown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Wolves looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Running for the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now.
You're right, Trevor. It could be bad news.
They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Brown. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback,
and it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Did he take it all the way? Out past the 30. It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
An interception. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, USF. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football.
That's why he's the greatest of all time, Trevor.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10.
That's right, Trevor.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to touch strategy late in this close game at halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again. And with an incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The USF offense is back out there now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. It's reeled in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Brown. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the... back on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Going to throw the football. Over the middle. It's Eccles. But a huge collision. Glove delivered there by the linebacker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up second manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Trick throw caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Right past the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money. for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Kelly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
To throw, it's Brown. And the receiver's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He decides to keep it here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that.
Touchdown, Bulls. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the 2nd time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. The ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing the weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out in the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hi, Andre.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Touchdown, South Florida. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
I don't know about that. I think my roster is really good.
Time will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. Bulls will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Crucial red zone play coming up. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks downfield and connects to the wide open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. But this defense has played well with a letdown there. Comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And he'll make his way out. Decent yardage. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking for his back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here,
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 28. That's good enough for a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down. It's a nice gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On first and 10, look at the throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down out the field, crossing midfield to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Completion good for first down yardage from this offense.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play.
Sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the... That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They get him down out.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch. Just out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. USF offense is back out there now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid.
See you there, Paul.
More than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to
He was in.
have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Bulls with first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. He lofts it toward the left sideline.
Coach, gotta throw that better.
Complete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Reach the grab. It's Porter. Defense able to stop. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shift this could be.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the wideout goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
That's complete downfield. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone. Third down, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Stretching the lead. This one is ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Bulls. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.